Mike glanced at me, gauging my reaction, then made a decision. "Let's join them," he suggested, his tone more of a command than a question. I swallowed hard, the knot in my stomach tightening further. This wasn't the encounter I wanted, but I didn't see a way out of it without raising suspicion. "Okay," I replied softly, trying to steel myself as we made our way to John's table. As we approached, John looked up, and I saw the surprise flash across his face. He recovered quickly, standing up to greet us with a polite smile, though I could see a flicker of unease in his eyes. "Mike, you're back early. I thought you weren't due until the end of the week." Mike shrugged, a cool smile on his lips. "Plans changed. Thought I'd take care of things ahead of schedule." He glanced at me briefly before adding, "Amy's with me tonight." I forced a smile, meeting John's gaze for a brief moment. His expression softened, and I could sense the unspoken words between us, the tension of what had been left unsaid since our last conversation. But this wasn't the time or place for that. I kept my distance, trying to stay in the moment, even as my emotions swirled just beneath the surface. The conversation flowed awkwardly at first, filled with the usual small talk. John's fiancée seemed pleasant, though she looked a little puzzled by our sudden arrival. Mike and John exchanged a few words about business, but there was a stiffness in their interaction that hadn't been there before. I tried to contribute, but it felt like I was floating just outside the conversation, my thoughts too tangled to focus. I needed air, or at least the illusion of it. My throat felt tight as laughter rippled around the table, the candlelight casting everyone's faces into flickering gold and shadow. "Excuse me," I murmured, forcing a polite smile as I rose. "I'm just going to step away for a moment." John gave a small, unreadable nod. Mike's gaze, though, lingered on me a second too long. Quiet, steady, almost searching. I looked away before I could draw meaning from it and slipped toward the stairs.